Hello and welcome to episode number 6 of... Yeah, it's number 6, isn't it? How have I lost count? Okay, we're going to just figure this out. Don't worry, we'll start in a minute. Okay, this is the 4th Fluttershy. Yes, welcome to episode number 6 of Community Casts here on Sarcasm Gaming's YouTube channel. I am your host, the vocal terrorist Jesse Rain. I am really bad at numbers. But we are here with the final game of today. Thank God, because clearly I cannot focus anymore. We are on the last replay of Fluttershy's 4 replay pack that he sent me. And they have been fun. Fluttershy, I really have to say this. Thank you so much for sending me these replays. They have been wonderful. They've been so much fun to cast. I might complain about being tired and my throat and being ill and all this other fun stuff. But I don't care because I love these replays. Both guys suffering from really bad lag, as we noticed in the last game. But anyway, he once again goes up against the purple Protoss, PwFWhimpen, and purple is such a lovely colour on a Protoss. My second favourite colour on Protoss, beyond green, because of course grubby colours. All about the grubby colours. So Fluttershy this time, I'm actually going to go pull first. Pull before hatch. Probably because of this annoying block, because he can throw a pylon down, and that would just be the worst forever. And again, this one gate expand instead of the Forge Fast Expand. I still don't like it. I still feel like Forge Fast Expand is where it's at. Have to see if he does the Colossus build again and tries to take down the third. Ohana's a good map to do it on because of these destructible rocks. It's just harder to defend your third base, especially if you can block this for longer, like if they want to try and do that quick third base without getting these out. If you can block this base for forever and make them take this base instead, that is so frustrating as a Zerg player, and it makes it even easier to attack into that third. But anyway, let's just start with here's a little bit about us and what we do. We are sarcasmgaming.com. We're a community for gamers, made by gamers, because we love you and we love playing video games with our friends. I personally run the StarCraft 2 content, so if you want to get involved in the StarCraft 2 side of things, feel free to contact me either at VocTerGaming@gmail.com or on Twitter at VTJRain. Or you can jump into our TeamSpeak, which you should be able to find the link on in our Facebook page somewhere, or by contacting me, because I can't remember it off the top of my head because it's numbers, and as we established, I'm bad with numbers. Or you can go to sarcasmgaming.com, click the contact page, and send an email to the admin at sarcasmgaming.com, who will then forward it on to me because he is a good person like that. But beyond that, I also like to play Dota 2, and I can definitely do with some stand-ins to jump in when we're missing one of our main team members from TWSS. We also have people that play League of Legends. We have people that play DayZ. I also play single player games. I play stuff like Devil May Cry and The Cave I'm currently playing through. I was playing through Sleeping Dogs. So anyone who enjoys single player games or wants to help me out with Dark Souls, because I'm kind of stuck on that at the moment, jump in, send me an email, we'll chat, we'll have some fun, we'll play some games together, and we'll make some content. This coming Friday, oh, this is a nice little push actually. Unfortunately, I think with 2 queens here and Lings coming out, he should be able to take this down. Yeah, nice micro here, pulling the injured queen back. This should be stopped. But that was a nice attempt by Whimpen to put on the early aggression. He will kill some Lings and force Lings rather than drones, which is what you want to do. And that's true, if he can actually get away without losing anything because queens are so slow off creep, that's perfect. That is exactly what you want to do with that. Yeah, also, this is Thursday. I am making these videos. They should be going up by the end of Thursday. My internet connection is pretty good, even though they are massive video files. And so tomorrow, that is Friday, I will be creating more videos. So if you want to jump on the TeamSpeak between 7 and 10 PM GMT, or if you want to send us an email, we'll be doing some StarCraft 2 free-for-alls at 7 PM, and then we'll likely be moving on to Minecraft from there to do some Minecraft tours and videos, and maybe watch us all starve to death in the middle of the desert. Or if there's something else you want to do, if you want to get some video created, do it yourself, send it to me. If it's good enough, I'll put it on the channel. I am now in control of the YouTube channel. I have been given free reign to upload any content I want, so long as it doesn't infringe on copyright, and it's sexy as hell. So send it me, and if I enjoy it, it will go up. If I don't, then I will still I promise to provide you feedback on why, so you will never ever be left wondering why it hasn't gone up. This is all about you guys. This isn't about promoting me or us. We just want to make your lives a bit more fun. We want to give you these opportunities. That's what Community Casts is all about. It's about giving you guys a chance to get your StarCraft 2 replays up on YouTube. Show your friends why you are such a badass at this real-time strategy game. So, yeah, it's going to be Colossus build because the Robo's out, there's an Observer down. There's no Robo Bay yet, but with the double gas, you've got to feel like it's on the way. This is, it looks like PwFWhimpen really wants to get this build right this time. I have to wait and see if that is definitely what it is. It's a little bit late with these gases, if so. But he was doing a lot of pressure, and he actually has 4 gates. I'm not understanding this build at all. No, there's an Immortal coming out. Okay. So it's a totally different build. With 2 Zealots and a Stalker for the early pressure, I guess, or maybe. If he adds 3 more gates in the near future, then no, okay, he's getting Stalkers, not Sentries. No, I don't understand this build at all. But I guess we will just have to wait and see, because Whimpen is probably a better player than myself. Fluttershy's Masters, so I imagine Whimpen is also around the Masters level. As Fluttershy takes this 3rd base. Very late, 9 minutes 20. It went down probably about 9 minutes or so. That's very late. You want that up around 6:30 at the latest, as I was talking about previously. I think during the Lamico game. But Ohana's a very strange map. These are actually just going to come up and do absolutely nothing. They're just going to sit out there and make sure that Whimpen isn't pulling out. They're going to check. Oh, no Colossus, he says. Interesting. Very interesting. Just going to have to wait and see what's coming out. Double Forge. Okay, that's fine. Upgrades make sense. More Immortals and a Warp Prism, but there's not enough Sentries for this to be Sentry Immortal, and there's only going to be 2 Immortals where you normally want 3. So this is not an Immortal Sentry all-in, and it's not really, it's kind of half everything. The upgrades aren't going to be out. There's a Double Forge going down, but it's going to take so long to actually get 1-1 that this attack will not feature it. Even with good chronos. We've got Roach Hydra going to be the composition coming out from Fluttershy, which I feel like will kind of crush this once the Hydras get out, because there's not enough force fields in this sentry. Okay, he adds a lot more sentries. That makes sense. See, this is what you wanted. You wanted about this many sentries, and you also want +1 attack done by now. He's got 2 forges, only 1 actually working at the moment because he spent so much gas. Here comes the other one. You want to be kind of chronoing that. Another Observer comes down. What has he seen? Okay, he sees kind of everything in here. What's he missing? He's missing the Hydra down. I don't know if he's seen Hydras actually at any point. So I don't know if he knows that's what he's up against. We do have Hydras moving out now, so he'll be seeing them as they pass this Zelnaga. Watch out. Oh! Pulls them back actually, so that was kind of close. This Overlord here gets taken down, so Whimpen will be able to set the 3rd base. These Speedlings will not be able to do anything there. Way too many sentries. But now he's got a ton of sentries that he is no longer using because he's not pushing out. There's no 3rd Immortal. There's just a ton of stuff. It's like you built up for an attack and then realised you can't attack. So now you have units that would have been useful in that attack that won't be useful now. Taking up gas that could have been earlier Colossus, that could have been earlier Twilight Council. 3 more gates going down now because he just has that money and needs to spend it somehow. He's going to want to push out and take his 3rd. I don't think he wants to sit 2 base for that much longer. Yeah, there we go. Destructible Rock's going down. I can't talk too much about Fluttershy at the moment. Fluttershy just playing this really well. After that start, I'm still not 100% on that start, but this is nice. Look at this. Spire going down with Spine Crawlers around it. He knows Warp Prisms could be a problem, and Spire's a really good target, so 4 Spine Crawlers will keep that nice and safe. Macro Hatch going down as well to help keep his production up. Fluttershy, I really just feel like is doing the right things in this game, and that's nice to see from a player. Whimpen, I'm not 100% sold on. Robo Bay is finished. Now Twilight Council also finishing up, but he's kind of gone down like all the tech paths. So now he's kind of heading towards a late game that I don't think he wanted to go to. I think he wanted to do some kind of mid-game thing, but ended up neither here nor there with it. Oh, I do apologise. And with Fluttershy taking such a late 3rd, I don't think that push was really going to do a great deal. So, interesting to see the route this game has gone. See, look at these sentries. They're almost all full energy, and that is going to be of no use very, very shortly. Once you start to get that tier 3 tech out, then really sentries start to become mostly useless. Guardian Shield is still decent, but you just get overwhelmed so quickly that it's not an entire game changer. So now these roaches coming in to do damage here. The sentries, of course, will still help against the Roach Hydra. And Fluttershy just trying to organise his units correctly. Oh, okay. Okay, that gate's dead. Oh, what? You know how hurt that is. Come on, one more move in. And you've killed the gateway and then opened up a path to the cannons. Oh, well. There are 2 Colossus here, to be fair, and that does get scary. The sentries can force field behind your roaches and hydras, and then you're trapped in there with Colossus. So, 4th hatchery going down now, the 4th base rather for Fluttershy, where there's 4 hatcheries. And Muta's coming out, so the Muta's going to perhaps try and harass behind here. Also, of course, up into the main. You have this lovely Robo Bay you can snipe. The Twilight Council can be sniped. There's no Templar Archives yet, so if you could get that before then, it forces a remake. We have a few more cannons going down. Where are the Mutas? Are they just hanging about somewhere? They were definitely made. Okay, there they are. They do have some damage, so I feel like perhaps they were attacking somewhere. But God only knows where. I'm going to keep an eye on them on the minimap now if I can. Don't have my glasses on. And the minimap is small. Okay, 3 Stalkers, not enough to take these down, but he should be able to warp in more Stalkers to help defend. Now, what does he go for? Forge? Yeah, he's going for the Forge. Okay, just taking down pylons instead. I think he'd have been better off just 100% targeting that Forge and taking it down before +3 attack. Yes! +2 attack is stopped. The Mutas are out. He did lose a few Mutas there, but stopping that upgrade is wonderful, especially when you're moving into the 3rd base at the same time. So, the attack upgrade is stopped. The Mutas are back to try and take down that Forge again. The 3rd of Whimpen is killed outright. This gate is gone, so Whimpen losing so much economy and production at this point, and also losing out on +2 attack. So now, ground weapons level 2 is going to take forever, and it was right at the end of its cycle as well. So it's been producing. It's not the word I'm looking for, but it's been producing for a long time for no actual gain. The Mutas try and come back in here, but there's way too many Stalkers now. See, sometimes as a caster, you just lose words. It's just, you know the word you want, but you just can't say it. It's just not there. So you have to make do with words that don't quite make sense, but allow you to finish your sentences. So, Hive is on the way. We have +1 flyer attacks for the Mutants. Pathogen Glands on the way, +1 melee attacks for the Lings. We're already at 2-2 for the Roaches and Hydras. So this is really nice. Ground weapons level 2 still on the way for the Protoss now. Should have been finished. He should be going with +3. The Muta's actually just fighting in cannon range to kill down this pylon. And now the Stalkers will blink under them and the Mutas will stop being a threat. There aren't enough left. But that's fine. They've done their job. They killed a Forge and they allowed Fluttershy to take down that 3rd base, containing Whimpen on 2 bases for ages and keeping his economy low. Quick look at the counts. 64 to 43. And this is an army that is just set up to take down Whimpens. 8 Corruptors for the 3 Colossus, 35 Roaches to 27 Stalkers and 2 Immortals. The Mutas are dead finally, but he doesn't need them. He's just essentially freeing up supply with those. Great Aspire and Ultralisk Cavern on the way at the same time. He can do anything he likes with those. Queen here dropping active creep tumors everywhere. They will die to this army, but that's fine. It pulls the Protoss out. Not bad force fields, but not the best in trapping the units. Now the units are trapped, but nice concave here by Fluttershy. Coming around the back as well to start hitting Colossus. 1 Colossus falls already. The second one is taking damage, both now without shields. And the last Colossus will fall, and once that falls, now Whimpen is in some trouble. All he has to do is kill these Immortals. Once the Immortals are down, the Stalker's not going to do anything. But I think Whimpen will take this fight. But all the tech is gone. All the tech is gone. Even the Warp Prism going to fall to these Corruptors. So now Fluttershy in the best position possible. He did lose this base, which is annoying, to a ton of Zealots, but he's got another one up already. and he will be able to retake this. It doesn't matter. He's at 121, supplied at 83. He's the one with money and gas. His opponent is the one struggling. And now just a ton of roaches pushing out into stalkers. Stalkers alone do not beat roaches. They have to blink away and get back. But there's nothing even at home to defend them. There's still no third for Whimpen. And that's really going to put a dent in his army. He's trying to make more sentries now, but that's gas. I mean, that's gas he does have. It's minerals he's really low on. But it takes him a long time to get up a decent amount of energy. They only have one force field each. Fluttershy can actually retake this base if he feels like it. No, he just wants to keep producing units now. He wants to get his Broodlords up, and I do not blame him for that. Broodlords, absolutely awesome. Look at these. Floating across the map. Graceful, quite graceful really, for the disgusting creatures they are. And then he can just siege up outside of this base and kill everything of Whimpen's. Look at this, it's all sentries. It's just all sentries. That will be really good against the Roach Hydra. It will be utterly pointless against the Broodlords. Because you cannot force field the air. See, those were decent force fields. The Roaches and Hydras push back, but look at this. The Broodlord's just going to smash through everything. There's nothing to stop them. The Roaches are just there to get in the way. The Colossus falls. GG comes out. PwFWhimpen has fallen. Fluttershy once again takes the game. Big thank you to both these players playing really, really well. Fluttershy absolutely nailing it. Great Masters player. I'd love to see him hit GM in the future, or maybe even start attending a few big tournaments. Things like maybe even flying over to England for the I-Series, Fluttershy. Bit of I-Series, yeah, fella? Bit of I-48. Bit of ESET UK Open. 10,000 prize pool. Anyway, that is it for my Sarcasm Gaming content for today. I'll be back tomorrow. When I say tomorrow, I'll be recording tomorrow. It will probably go online sometime early Saturday morning because I'm recording very, very late Friday night. But nonetheless, thank you all for watching along. Thank you everyone who's submitted replays so far. Do not forget, you can submit your replays to me and I will cast them. It may take me a while to get round to it, but I will do it. Every single replay that gets sent to me will end up casted so long as I am with Sarcasm Gaming. I will find the time to do these. So just send them to me at VocTerGaming@gmail.com. Find me in game. I'm VocTerGaming in game. Hit me up on Twitter at VTJRain. Talk to me on the Sarcasm Gaming TeamSpeak. Find me on Facebook. All that good jazz. Anyway, that's it for today. It is now time for dinner, and then I'll be back with an episode of Starfast on my live stream, twitch.tv/VocTerGaming. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.